call from somebody named Oprah Winfrey. Hi, Jamie Foxx, it's Oprah Winfrey. And I ended up having to go meet with her and says, Jamie.
See, this is where it gets juicy, right?
Yeah.
Because you're saying the right things, but you're asking me questions that I can't answer.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
I hate, I detest, I despise someone that would prey on the weak.
What if a prominent American athlete disclosed startling information about Oprah Winfrey's personal life? Shannon Sharpe, a former NFL player and TV personality, is said to have revealed shocking details about Oprah's relationships with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. The alleged list of celebrities Oprah has dated, which includes well-known actors and musicians, has angered the industry. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? Shannon Sharpe has never shied away from speaking his mind, whether on the field or in the entertainment business. However, his latest revelation on Oprah Winfrey has increased his level of candor to an unprecedented degree. Reports that Sharpe has made public a list of 11 celebrities with whom Oprah allegedly has close relationships are rife on the internet. Though there is currently no evidence or video to support it, the idea of a list including Oprah and well-known celebrities has sparked a lot of debate. Are these claims accurate, or are they just another example of wild Hollywood gossip?
Not.
I hate, I detest, I despise someone that would prey on the weak. And because Jerry Jones is in an advantageous situation, because he has the power in this situation, he would actually say that publicly. That tells me a lot about a man. That'll tell me a lot about a man that has power and would abuse that power to tell that man, I will get somebody in here to ask me favorable questions. That is absolutely that guy's job, is to ask Jerry, why didn't, Stephen A., what you should have done is say, well, Jerry, you see the way you guys were getting ran through last year? And you mean to tell me you had guys on the bench that could have done a better job, and you're waiting till this year to play them? That doesn't sound very smart to me. Well, I don't know about you, Saturday and Swagoo, but normally, guys that can play, they normally play. But back to this. What do you think his job was? See, Jerry wants all the credit when things go well, but none of the blame. He told us how many times, the buck stopped with me. Any deal that's ever happened, I either signed off on it or I got notified of it. Now, you getting trounced. You getting run through like Sherman went through Atlanta during the Civil War, and now you want no part of it when they ask you about it. Boy, this is embarrassing, and I don't take this lightly.
Oprah Winfrey has been a powerful presence in Hollywood for many years, with a media empire that spans decades and an influence that goes far beyond the entertainment industry. Although her name is linked to prosperity and authority, despite her well-known Oprah's private life as a media figure and philanthropist has long been the subject of speculation. Oprah has always kept her personal life secret, despite many accusations throughout the years about her connections with celebrities. The public wants to know more now that Shannon Sharpe is reportedly disclosing these secrets.
Best at explaining how marriage works, and you've helped me so much in my relationship, really. He is the author of Getting the Love You Want, which I think is the best book on this subject ever. Getting the Love You Want, especially if you're going into a relationship. Harville, you say that if you are disappointed and if you are frustrated, you are unhappy with your marriage, it could be a good sign.
Yes, it is a good sign because it means growth is trying to happen.
Means growth is trying to happen.
Growth is trying to happen.
I'm frustrated!
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
to grow out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
All frustration is rooted in unfinished business in childhood and also defenses that were developed in childhood.
All frustration.
All frustration. I have to correct that. All chronic repetitive frustration.
All chronic repetitive frustration.
You know, like you're always late, you're never there.
You don't pay enough attention to me.
Enough attention.
Yeah.
The stuff that's just said over and over again. What's being expressed there is something that's rooted in a frustration in childhood of a parent who wasn't available, a parent who wasn't reliable. So when you get married, there's an activation of those unfinished needs, and so.
Although Sharpe hasn't spoken out on the subject in his usual sports commentary style, there are suspicions that he knows a lot about Hollywood's elite. Oprah's normally well-maintained public persona would surely gain a sense of excitement if this list were authentic. If these allegations are accurate, Sharpe's purported participation in this controversy is unexpected, since he is most recognized for his sports commentary and larger-than-life character. Actors, entertainers, and business tycoons are among the well-known celebrities whose names are purportedly on the list.
Hey, it's Sunday again. Hey, Super Solars. So glad to have you joining us this fabulous Sunday, wherever you are. Today, we got a show that gets right to the soul of your relationship. Dr. Harville Hendrix is one of my very favorite relationship experts and was a frequent guest on the Oprah show over the years. In fact, he graced our stage a lot, like up there with Tom Hanks, as many.
Even while speculations about celebrity relationships are not new in Hollywood, it is especially astonishing that Oprah Winfrey, who has maintained a flawless image over decades of being in the public light, is implicated in this affair. Numerous famous people have been embroiled in scandals. Even though Oprah hasn't said much about her love life, Shannon Sharpe's purported disclosure of this personal aspect of her life has us questioning how much we really know about her relationships. Is this more sensationalized hearsay? Or are there deeper ties between her and powerful men in Hollywood?
This man is so fine. He has always been fine.
He's always been fine.
What you do with all of this, Oprah? All this what you do with all of that?
But this is the thing. I've never snooped.
Okay.
This is the thing. You need somebody where you don't have to snoop.
Okay.
That's number one.
That's number one.
Right.
That's true.
That's right. If you got to snoop, it's already a problem.
So what
If you think I got to check his phone, I got to look at his wallet. I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
Where I followed him all the way to his other girlfriend's house.
Oh, but
not Stedman.
Okay,
this was in my younger days. Follow him all the way to his other girlfriend's house. I saw it with my own eyes, and then when I said, I saw you. He said, "You gonna believe me or your lying eyes?"
Oh my God.
Really? And then I'm like, well, maybe that wasn't his car.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Oprah has reportedly had romantic connections with some of the top personalities in the entertainment business. However, no official identities have been verified. Even though it's unclear if these relationships were personal or professional, the intensity of the accusations has left fans curious. As viewers anxiously await further details, it's important to think about how these relationships, if real, might have influenced Oprah's career and the careers of those around her.
That I feel really badly for kids, particularly young kids now. I actually said this to Justin Bieber when he turned 18. I interviewed him when he turned 18. And I said, I don't know how you're going to be able to figure out who you are. Because if you're 12 years old and you get discovered on YouTube, you think that is your life.
Right.
And it takes a long time, hardships, difficulties, struggles and stuff to figure out who you are. And it's really hard. That's why I feel for him and others like him who've grown up in the public, because all your mistakes are on the news.
Right. Especially now.
I
mean, back when I started, you didn't have social media, so you could afford to make a couple of mistakes.
You just had the tabloids.
Yeah, right. Which we thought were awful at the time.
Yes.
But boy,
now it's 100-fold. With any mistake that you make is glorified, and you have the haters and the trolls and all that stuff. So it's very hard to figure out who you are in the spotlight of everybody else telling you who you are. And this is what I do know for sure. If you come to this world of fame, or you suddenly make the lottery and you get a lot of cousins, you get money.
I had a grandma once, really.
Yeah.
A woman told me she was my grandmother.
Really?
I said, no, you're not. I said, I had two grandmas, you ain't either one of them.
No, and cousins come from everywhere. Oh my gosh. So when that starts happening to you and everybody's telling you based on their idea of who you are, it's hard for you to figure it out. Because look at your path to figuring out who you are. All the mistakes you made in high school, in college, and the boyfriends and girlfriends you made mistakes with. Imagine if every time you made a mistake, it's amplified all over.
Do you care about haters? I mean, because people have such anger online now. It's incredible hatred that I don't remember ever experiencing as frequently.
There's nothing like it.
Instant attention. This most recent rumor places him in the center of a new sort of turmoil. Although Sharpe is renowned for his audacious views on sports, is it possible that his alleged participation in this incident indicates that he is more knowledgeable about Hollywood than he has disclosed? Sharpe's candid demeanor and famous position suggest that he may have some intimate knowledge of the entertainment business. Whatever the truth of these allegations, there's little doubt that curiosity has been piqued by Sharpe's purported disclosures.
You be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else. Wouldn't you grade them like that? I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his family on.
But maybe she got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Kat. Don't you say it. I'm gonna move the conversation.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she? No, I don't support or villainize Kanye because I don't understand what it is we want from him.
As the allegations about this list of celebrities continue to spread, all eyes are on Oprah Winfrey. In keeping with her immense power and careful public image management, will she come out and confront the charges, or will she keep her private life hidden? Anything is conceivable in Hollywood, even if Oprah's reputation for handling sensitive matters with authority and composure may make it difficult for this story to gain traction. Her reaction or lack thereof could either encourage or discourage the rumors.
Harris sat down with good friend and arguably America's most famous television host, Oprah Winfrey. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was as sickening as you'd imagine.
The real measure of the strength of a leader is based on who you lift up. And it's important for us, absolutely, to articulate that.
You know, majority of young Americans, 18 to 34, say that the cost of living is their top issue ahead of the election. Let's take a look.
Groceries are extremely expensive right now.
I don't understand how people are affording life right now.
By a long shot, her tax plan is phenomenal, no glaze.
Kamala Harris just delivered her new economic plan, and boy, oh boy, is it good for small business owners.
You guys, Kamala Harris is going to announce tomorrow a $25,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers.
Now, we didn't just get this off the internet afterwards. This was part of the Oprah special. Now, she did her usual thing as well, of course, pointing out the complete obvious.
When I look around at these screens, Oprah, I look at who's in the room, and this is America.
This is
America.
Yes, it is America. Now, Oprah made the unintentionally very powerful, I thought, point that something about Kamala changed drastically when Joe Biden withdrew. This was Kamala's response to that.
You know, we each have those moments in our lives where it's time to step up.
Time to step up.
Time to step up, you know?
Yeah, see, I reckon the time to step up might just have potentially been 3.5 years ago when she became the vice president. I mean, better late than never, absolutely. And at least some in the audience were willing to ask.
At the time, I was partying so much and getting into a lot of trouble before the Oscars was coming up, and I got a call from somebody named Oprah Winfrey. Hi, Jamie Foxx, it's Oprah Winfrey. And I ended up having to go meet with her and says, Jamie, you got a real opportunity to win this, but you got to slow down. Because I didn't know it was a campaign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she ended up taking me to a party. And at the party, it was at Quincy Jones's house. And Quincy comes up, hey, man, shit, man, you're doing a great job, man. That Ray Charles, man, you killed that son of a bitch, man. It's amazing, man. Man, God. Yeah, come on in, man. I see the records on the wall.
As more information regarding Shannon Sharpe's alleged list of Oprah Winfrey-connected celebrities becomes available, the public is left to question how much of this is real and how much is simply another Hollywood rumor. The reality is yet unclear, since neither Oprah nor Sharpe have verified this, but the industry is already feeling the effects of these accusations. Regardless of the veracity of these allegations, one thing is certain: Hollywood secrets tend to surface, and this tale is far from over.